Good evening. I want to give a big shout out for that wonderful introduction, and I want to start this message by commending you all today for your love of music. I commend you all for your effort and your dedication to this band. Not more than a year ago, I sat where you are sitting right now. So I know the time, the hard work, and sacrifices you have put into this band, and I know that it is very much required. So with that, I want you all to give yourself a big round of applause. As you all have come here today to celebrate your successful year as a band, I would like to share a few words of insight, encouragement, and a reflection I'm sure you all can relate to at this time. But first, at this very moment, I ask that you look at today as a new day for new beginnings as you journey to your next level. All right, so I want everyone to do a favor for me. Close your eyes. Y'all go ahead and close. All right, what do you see? Blankness. Okay, cool. Okay, so imagine that you have a sheet of paper with a blank music staff. That blank music staff is your blank slate. Now hold that thought. We're going to come back to that blank music staff later. For now, I'm going to talk about some life rules that will only be of benefit to your resilience and will also help you achieve some form of success during adversity. Life rule number 1, think before you speak. You know how sometimes you might say something and then you think about it later and you think to yourself, I shouldn't have said that. Well, see, it's one thing about words. Once you say them, you can't take them back. Words can very well burn bridges in life, and you never know what bridge you may have to cross upon your journey. Life rule number 2. Don't drown yourself with thoughts of mistakes or things that you've done in the past. The past is behind you. The past can't be redone, but you can learn from it. Think about your rearview mirror as you drive. If you focus on what you see in the rearview mirror, you will not be able to see what's in front of you. If you're driving, I highly recommend that you focus your sight on what's in front of you, because what is behind you for a reason, because it's in your past. And it just so happens that your past is not nearly as important as your future. Life rule number 3, surround yourself with positive people. Positive people help bring about positive outcomes. Being around positive people brings positive thoughts. It's been said that people you're around either become like you or you become like them. And the results from that relationship could be good or they could be bad. Have you ever noticed how negative thoughts from someone seem to just exhaust you? Y'all know. Think about the news. When you hear bad news, it makes you feel bad. Good news makes you feel good. It makes you feel happy. Life rule number 4, learn to listen. How often do we misunderstand because we didn't listen? Please just take the time to listen and hear a person out. You only say to say, yeah. I'm not trying to preach up here, but the book of Timothy says, in all thy getting understanding. Can you imagine how many confusions have taken place because someone simply misunderstood? It is a lie. And life rule number 5. No matter what type of change or adversity you may face, never give up. I mean, never give up. We are often faced with change or adversity, and our first mental reaction is basically depression. There are 2 specific words that can come out of depression. Can anyone guess them? What would you say?
Press on.
Press on, who said? It's press on. And if you didn't know that, for the lesson today, those 2 words are once again press on. I'm sure some of you remember when Mr. Washington left. Some of you were here, I was here at the time, and that change had a big effect on the band. And I'm sure some of you could probably tell. Parents, I know you could probably tell, you could see the students, or you heard, what they were saying. But people were ready to quit and give up their musical gift because they didn't like or want to accept the change that had taken place. But here's the thing about this situation. My fellow band members may have been sad, or depressed that he was gone. But no matter how hard it was for everybody, we pressed on together. So to all of you today that probably feel just like we did, continue to press on. Even if you feel like you are at a breaking point, continue to press on. Everything that you have been taught can never be taken away from you, even during a time of change. And with that being said, I would like to thank you for Thornton. I know you took over during that time, and I really believe you did a wonderful job when you took over. All right. Now, y'all remember that blank slate or that blank music stuff I said? Y'all remember? All right, cool. All right, so let's write some music, keeping in mind that you will be the writer of your music. Remember that in music, there are highs and there are lows. The decisions and actions you make will determine your musical path in life. You will decide the rhythm, the beat, the sound, the dance motions, and the words. You are the author. It doesn't matter if you can't write as fast as the next person, but what does matter is that you start to write. Remembering that the race is not given to the swift or the strong, but is given to he who thinks he can. This is your life. Your life will be what you make of it. As you write your music, remember this is your opportunity to rock your boat. It's your opportunity to dance to the beat of your drum. Write down your goals. Let your goals be a blueprint for your life. Can your goals change? Sure they can, but remember sometimes change is necessary. Have a vision of how you want your life to be. Remember, I said today will mark new beginnings. Let today be a day of new beginnings for each of us. Let us change our mindset, change the way we look at things, and let us look for good in others and try to maintain a positive attitude about ourselves and our lives. Be the change you want to be in the world. You are all capable of doing this because you are all kings and queens.
Say that.
Yeah. Y'all let that resonate? Y'all. Yeah, take that in mind. You are all kings and queens. Let the music continue to be your inspiration because music changes the world. Music is a moral law. It gives a soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, a charm to sadness, and life to everything. Music is the essence of order, and it leads us to all that is good, just, and beautiful. Make that start, because in order to finish, you have to start. And as I close, I want you all to do one more favor for me. All right, I'm gonna need everybody to lean to the left. All right, now lean to the right. All right, now touch your neighbor. Now touch your other neighbor.
Oh,
All right, good. Now, if you can't say anything else after I take my seat, you can say that you have been moved and you have been touched. Thank you.
Hey, y'all got to get up on that now. That's a standing ovation speech right there. Yeah, Brian. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Oh, man.
that's all right.
Hey, it's something about being a musician, man. A musician, a singer, a dancer. See, they just don't understand us. That's how we, you got me crunk, man. They say we weird, but we just got it going on. Yeah. All right, well now, here's another good part of the program. I'm going to ask the man from the bank, the man with the money, Mr. Jesse Turner to come at this time and bless the food. Y'all give him a hand.